Hello, beautiful souls. We're going to ask your angels and your spirit guides what we need to know right now for the highest good. We have which option would be the most satisfying. I'm feeling like I need to do a pile 1, pile 2 here. So, whatever it is you got in mind, which option would be the most satisfying? We're going to think of two different piles here. I'm going to pull a couple oracle cards for you to answer your question here for the highest good of everyone involved. We'll start with some tea leaf oracles. We'll start with pile 1, then pile 2. So these are your two options. Which option would be most satisfying? Okay, so this one wants to come out. Someone new is entering your life. So regardless of what answer you get today, there's going to be something new coming in. We're going to ask for 2 cards for pile 1 and 2 cards for pile 2. So options that you have, we have 2 different options here. Obviously we have unlimited options, we have free will. I want to look at the bottom of the deck as well. We have boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So regardless what happens, there's someone new coming into your life and we need to up our efforts here. I do want to pull a couple tarot cards as well. We're going to ask again, which option would be the most satisfying here? Pile 1, pile 2. All right, so we're going to get some clarity here for you. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. There is an increase in effort and commitment. I'm really feeling like staying committed to our goals is super duper important right now at this time. So pile number 1, option number 1, what do we have? Dissatisfaction with life would be option 1. Happiness and well-being. Okay, so I'm getting that image of like healing the cracks with the gold, right? To what is it, Ingikai or something? I don't know, some Japanese thing where they fill the cracks with gold. That's option 1. Okay, so we're going from dissatisfaction to finding these kind of hidden blessings. We also have the Page of Wands and the Magician. This is feeling like we're graduating from the apprentice to the master here. It's like we have learned enough. We were a student, we were dissatisfied as a student, and we're graduating to a master here. That's option number 1. That is what would happen if you chose this option, right? Okay, so we're going to go to option number 2, pile number 2. We have good news. And we have a fair man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Okay, so there's some good news coming from somebody. We like that. We have the 2 of Wands in reverse, and we have the Death card. So it would require a certain level of letting go, a certain level of surrender, of, complete transformation here. I really feel like, there's this being faced with either a question, like being asked by somebody to, transform your life. I really, this feels like an opportunity. So if we're looking between the 2 options, it's like, no matter what, we're going to have to work hard and we're going to have to stay committed to the choice that you're making. I'm really feeling like pile number 1 or option number 1 would be kind of like going it alone, figuring it out, learning on your own, becoming a master. I really feel like this is a level of self-sufficiency and a lot of satisfaction with yourself, right? Whereas pile number 2 feels like we are kind of leaning on someone else for some support. This feels like I've learned the lessons on my own versus I'm learning from somebody. And I feel like there can be a balance between the 2, but ultimately there is an option here that you are going to have to choose. It's like we're going to be faced with a decision to, go down the path of self-sufficiency of overcoming, challenges, mastering it, seeing the silver lining. It is definitely not without challenges. There's a lot that we're going to have to learn from, lots of mistakes. And that's, I think, the good part about pile number 2 is, there is someone who's there to help guide you, these mistakes are not going to be just yours. This is going to be shared energy, okay? And it does feel like, there's this kind of like teetering though with this person. There is good news, but I don't know. I kind of sense that there's like a catch here, and a big part of it is, with this transformation, there may be a level of compromise. Maybe with option number 1, you're able to do things the way that you want to, and again, you're going to have to overcome some challenges and make mistakes along the way, but there's also mistakes on this path as well. So, but this one feels like a complete and utter transformation, in ending of the way that you wanted to do things, right? But it does feel like either way it will benefit you, So increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals, okay? No matter what, there's going to be new people coming in, whether it's this fair man or, it's other people along your path. I do feel like, this commitment card here though, being steadfast, being loyal to your path, being loyal to the people who, are there with you on this journey. I feel like, that's part of looking at the hidden blessings in all of these situations and waiting for the good news. There's, with option 2, it feels like, yes, this is satisfying, but only to a certain extent. And if you choose to go this route, you will inevitably get to the place where this will also take you. So it's totally up to you on how you want to move forward with that. I do feel like there's one more card here for kind of this overall reassuring message from your angels and your spirit guides that I want to bring through for you today. For the highest good, angel spirits guides, what do we need to know with this option that would be the most satisfying? Expansion, you are being entrusted with more, both energetically and physically. Prepare to gain new territory and step into roles of greater responsibility and influence. What is arriving in your life is a reflection of what you are now capable of holding. So no matter what you do here, you're headed in this direction of expansion, and it requires a higher level of commitment and trust in yourself. Creativity number 333. So this might be a reoccurring number for you. Some synchronicities happening in your life. Know that you are supported in your creative endeavors. Trust in the inspiration flowing through you, for it is a sacred gift of the divine. So that's what I have for you today. What a beautiful message. I hope it serves you well, and I am wishing you so much love, success, and happiness now and always. I will see you guys next time. Take care, everybody. Bye.